I think we all also got really emotional with each other. I think Farhan was seeing the film for the first time.
I did see it for the first time. The audience didn't know they were there.
Yeah, the
Actually,
audience
that's
didn't.
what happened.
Nireen actually had a rock concert on the death anniversary of Aisha.
After my dad passed, we chose to do that as well. I was really missing my father that time. Hi guys, this is Priyanka.
Hi, this is Farhan.
And you're watching
Bollywood.
Hung
Ga.
Ma.
We have with us Priyanka Chopra and Farhan Akhtar. Their movie The Sky is Pink has had a phenomenal response at TIFF recently, and it's releasing in India on October 11th and worldwide as well. Pleasure having you guys on Bollywood Hungama.
Thank you.
so much.
And 15 minutes of standing ovation, that must have been quite a response.
It just kept going and it kept going, and then I think we all also got really emotional with each other. I think Farhan was seeing the film for the first time.
I did see it for the first time.
And Shonali was emotional, and we stood up and they shone, like while everyone was standing. When we were in as soon as the film finished, it was kind of dark because it was still going on, and people just stood up organically, and we could see that happen. And just to see that was just to see people react to a piece of work which, at least for me, has affected me very profoundly. It was amazing.
I think that is why maybe you decided to co-produce the film as well.
Well, when I read the script,
You know,
yes.
also it's a very tricky thing with standing ovations because you don't know whether you should exit while people are still clapping,
Yeah.
or should you wait for them to stop clapping and then go. So
Yeah.
there were a couple of moments within that time
Nickle,
frame.
but
you'll be
like,
"Chale, chale."
chale, but they're still clapping and you're
will
like-
they be clapping till we leave? Are they waiting for us to go?
Or are they waiting
Or should we
ki-
wait for them to stop clapping? But then it'll be damn strange. They'll stop clapping. Why are we still standing?
But you guys went on the stage after that and you had an interaction as well with the
That
crowd.
was the second
That
screening.
was the second
We
screening.
had
That was
two
the second-
screenings
okay.
that night. The first screening we didn't. The second screening we went back and had a Q&A.
Maybe at that screening you guys also met the family. Aditi and Nireen, they were actually there, and Ishan were there as well.
Yeah, we met them before any of the screenings started. They were in Toronto at the same time.
They were
as
with us. We
Yeah.
met them the night,
Part of
like
the same.
the night before that morning.
Yeah.
We met them, but to see them after seeing the reaction of 2,000 people in a movie theater,
Right.
to us playing them, to see their real life, that was very
I
special.
think what was the audience didn't know they were there.
Yeah, the
Actually,
audience
that's
didn't.
what happened. The audience didn't know they were there. So when Shonali said that there's a surprise, the surprise was that the actual family is also there. So the audience got to meet them for the first time.
Did you find it very fascinating or very interesting, the fact that Nireen actually had a rock concert on the death anniversary of Aisha?
Yeah, he did.
Did you find that very fascinating?
No, not at all. I mean, I think music is a very, very, I think, an intrinsic part of his life. And that's reflected even in his son's career now. His son is a musician.
He's composed one of the songs.
The final song at the end, over the
And
end
his
credits.
fiancée
and
has
stuff,
sung
yeah.
it.
And yeah, his fiancée has sung it. So he's always been quite a guitar and a music head. And I think that's how they've approached the loss of their child, is that they celebrate, as Shonali calls it, a death day when it comes around.
And
they
that was the
do
death date. The date had a premiere.
Yeah.
That was the death day of
Isha.
her.
of
her
yeah,
son.
of Shonali's son.
Of her son.
So, but that's what they do, and so I think they invite friends and they have a bit of a party, and yeah, he does have a band that he's a part of, and they play once in a while.
And I think that's a testament to exactly what this film is about. It's about celebrating people's lives instead of mourning their death. I think we have been conditioned for such a long time by society, by our emotions, by what it should be, that when someone dies, there has to be like a mourning period and everyone needs to be sad. And the beauty of this movie is, yes, there's a loss, and yes, this person is not going to be around us anymore, but they lived a full life, and it's an honor to celebrate the life that was lived instead of the void that has been created.
So you started working on the fourth day when your dad passed away. Do you have a different perspective now on the way you look at your father's death after this experience? Because this is a different approach altogether, and even I think Shonali has a very different take on what death is all about.
It helped me heal, I think. But me and my mother and my brother, after my dad passed, we chose to do that as well. On his Chautha, we brought my dad's band that played his favorite music. We had dinners at home where we hosted his friends and our family, and we laughed about the moments we had with him and his favorite jokes and quirks that he had, and like honoring the memory of the life that he lived, because he was a man who was full of life. In the process of doing this film is where I think it was so healing for me to say that his journey on earth was done, And that's how Shonali thinks. And it helped me understand that, all right, my dad's still around me. I feel his spirit in a very strong way. I feel his presence around me in a strong way. I got married during the movie. I was really missing my father that time because, you know, as any bride, you want your parents to be there for you when you get married, and he wasn't. And I think just the fact that I was doing those scenes and dealing with a subject matter that taught me to celebrate helped me get through it. Hi guys, this is Priyanka.
Hi, this is Farhan.
And you're watching
Bollywood,
Hung
Ga.
Ma.